Last year's Christmas string lights from Govee were pretty good, but they had a few flaws, like a white cord that stuck out like a sore thumb against trees, and just RGB LEDs. So if you took what works with the originals and improved on the few flaws it had, well, you'd get Govee's new Christmas string lights too. And they're on my Christmas tree right now. Up front, you'll find several noticeable differences in Govee's latest Christmas string lights. And check out my review from last year if you're curious about those. They are still for sale. First, if you're like me and don't like that white cord option from the original model, well, requirement, the latest version comes in either that white variant or a new green cord version, which I'm calling the correct color. It instantly looks better than the original on this one change alone. But Govee didn't stop there. Last year's model used RGB LEDs, which is fine, but somewhat limiting. This year, the new Christmas string lights 2 step up to the RGB with warm white LEDs, and trust me, that's a noticeable improvement. You can do white with the original string, but it doesn't look as good. Choose a warm white-like setting, and the original string just looks yellow. But the new strings look soft and inviting. Honestly, you could viably leave these string lights up somewhere else after Christmas and get a really nice soft light that'll make the ambience in your home just look better. And that's a great improvement over the original. And even when you do bring in other colors, the warm white LEDs are still useful. Any scenes that use any amount of white benefit after all. And Govee seems to realize that, as the new string lights have a lot more scene options than the original. That's good, because I've always found Govee's preset scenes kind of, well, hit or miss. You'll either love them or hate them. There's no real in between. They're either great or they're bad. But even if you don't like the pre-built scenes, you have options. Like the option to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon while you're at it. Okay, seriously, what options? Well, just like the curtain lights too, check out my reviews for those, by the way. You have a new AI generator option where you can describe what you're looking for, and Govee's lighting bot will create a scene.
I recommend a dynamic lighting effect that dances and flashes in vibrant. Okay, the recommended solution has been generated. Like it? Tap to save the DIY. I recommend an eerie, flickering lighting effect that casts ominous shadows. I have applied the recommended solution I created. Like it? Tap to save the DIY.
You may not generate pictures like the curtain lights can, but you can still describe the overall effect you're looking for, or add a picture to get something close. And speaking of pictures, the new string lights have another really awesome trick up their sleeve. You see, the problem with most smart string lights is there's a million ways to hang them. Are you putting them on your home, or a Christmas tree, or on a real tree in your yard, or decoratively arranged in some garland on your fireplace mantle? All of that's possible, and scenes just won't look the same on garland as it will on, say, your home's roof. So Govee added a new feature that lets you use your camera to teach the Govee app how your lights are arranged. The app will flash the lights in a pattern, and pretty quickly it'll have a good sense of your LED placement, and then it can control the lights accordingly. It even shows you what the lights look like in the app. It's kind of fun. And if what you need is longer lights, the new string lights have you covered too. The originals only came in 33-foot and 66-foot options, while this latest version offers 66, 99, 164, and 328-foot options. Of course, that does mean if 66 feet is too long, you'll have to stick with the original. I also want to note one disappointing fact. The original string lights were rated IP65 on the lights themselves and the control box, but not the power adapter. That's only IP44, which is splash proof, good enough for a bathroom. Unfortunately, if you buy the new 66, 99, or 164-foot Christmas string light 2 options, that's still the case. You will have to cover up the power adapter to use these outside. The new 328-foot option, however, does come with an IP65 rated power adapter in addition to the control box and the LEDs being IP65. You can truly use those outdoor without any worries. I guess that makes some sense, since you're more likely to hang something of that length on your home, but I'd have liked to see it on these shorter lengths too. These lights would look great wrapped around a tree in your yard, or around a column if your home has one, and you can still do that, but you just have to make sure you protect the power adapter somehow. Still, overall, the new string lights are a significant upgrade over the first version, so much so that it might even be worth considering upgrading if you already own a set. I personally bought the first version, and I think I'll keep this new set on my Christmas tree and find some place new to put the originals. The Christmas String Lights 2 start at $100 for the 66-foot option, which is about $10 more than the original 66-foot string lights. Although again, you can get those in 33-foot for $50. Naturally, you'll pay more for the longer lengths, and the 328-foot version comes in at $400. However, on Govee's site right now, as of this video publishing, all the lights, original and new, are on sale. So if you're looking to get new Christmas lights this season, now might be the right time. I'm honestly really happy with these lights. They look better, they perform better, the new features are a good upgrade. Unlike the curtain lights 2, where most of it was just a software upgrade, you do get some better hardware in here. From the green to the warm white lights, it's just an overall improvement. I would honestly say you should buy the new version instead of the old version, even though they're more expensive, unless you really need a 33-foot option. They get my wholehearted recommendation. That's it for now, but keep an eye out for my upcoming review of Govee's new icicle lights and their new star projector. And until next time, bye!